up, y'all? It's Kedar, aka KD Smooth, back with another video. Today, we're diving into the ultimate generational showdown. New Edition versus the Jacksons, two legendary groups who paved the way for R&B, pop, and boy bands as we know them, but who truly reign supreme. Let's break it all down. You might not agree, but you're gonna feel it by the end of this one, so let's get right into it. And we're gonna base each round off of vocals, stage presence, hits, longevity and influence, and cultural impact. Round one, the vocals. Now come on, this is Michael Jackson we're talking about. The man didn't just sing, he transcended. Add Jermaine's smooth tenor, Jackie's subtle harmonies, and even Marlon, Tito, and Randy doing their thing, and you've got a group with vocal magic. Plus, young Michael singing I Want You Back, and Ben, untouchable. And let's not forget Who's Loving You. But hold up, New Edition was a vocal powerhouse too. Ralph Tresvant's falsetto with the glue of the group, while Johnny Gill brought that deep, soulful, churchy grit. And don't forget Bobby Brown's charisma, filled leads with the harmonies from Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie. They could hold their own against anybody. But the winner for this first round, I'm gonna have to give it to the Jacksons, obviously. I mean, sorry y'all, but Michael Jackson alone makes this a clean win. That man had the kind of voice that made people pass out in arenas. Round two is the stage presence. You know, the Jacksons were unstoppable on stage. Their choreography, flawless. Those iconic synchronized steps and spins, legendary. And Michael, come on, he was a one-man phenomenon, doing the moonwalk before it was even named. But let's not forget New Edition. They brought a whole new energy to boy band performances, mixing slick choreography with their youthful energy that was electric, from the candy-coated moves in Candy Girl to their grown man swagger of If It Isn't Love. They brought the house down every single time. But this one I'm gonna have to give to New Edition. This round is close, but New Edition had a way of blending old school choreography with modern day charisma that hit differently. Plus, they were clean with it, no matter what era they were in. Round three, this one is gonna be kinda tough, but let's talk about the hits. Now, of course, the Jacksons catalog is insane. From their Motown classics like ABC and I'll Be There, to their funkier, more grown-up tracks like Can You Feel It and Dance Machine. They had hits for days, and let's be real, once again, Michael was the heart of every single one. But New Edition, their catalog evolved with them. Candy Girl, Cool It Now, and Mr. Telephone Man were childhood anthems, and then they grew up on us with Can You Stand the Rain and If It Isn't Love. Not to mention their spin-offs, Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison, and Johnny Gill's My, and of course, Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. That whole album, the man, there are still classics, but the winner is the Jacksons. The Jacksons' hits defined entire eras, and their music transcended generations. New Edition had bops, but they can't match the cultural impact of tracks like I'll Be There. Round four, longevity and influence. Now obviously the Jacksons' influence is unmatched. They set the template for every boy band and R&B group that comes after them. Without the Jacksons, there is no New Edition, no NSYNC, no BTS, and definitely no solo Michael Jackson dominating the 80s and beyond. But hold up, New Edition created a whole blueprint too. They were the bridges between the Jacksons and modern day groups like Boyz II Men, Jodeci, 112, New Kids on the Block, etc. Any group that came after them. Their ability to reinvent themselves across decades was relevant, and their influence on 90s R&B is undeniable. So this one I'm gonna have to give it to New Edition. While the Jacksons laid the foundation, New Edition carried the torch and made sure that R&B groups thrived in the modern era. Their longevity and adaptability gave them the edge here. And lastly, round 5, cultural impact. The Jacksons were global. They didn't just influence music, they shaped pop culture from the Motown roots to Michael's rise as the king of pop. Their story is part of music history. Everybody, every singer, every dancer, like Chris Brown, Usher, Justin Timberlake, they owe something to them. New Edition didn't just influence music, they influenced a generation. They inspired black excellence in entertainment, showing that young black men could dominate the charts, sell out arenas, and look fly while doing it. They even turned their legacy into a BET miniseries that had us all glued to our screens. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Jacksons, their movie, The Jacksons, An American Dream, beautiful movie, one of my favorites ever, but New Edition, their excitement for their movie was so good because they've been talking about doing a movie for years, like on BET, I believe it was the Video Soul, they all had the New Edition reunion, and they've been talking about it since then. And we waited for so long until 2017 when they finally released it, and then we were like, finally. So this one is obviously going to the Jacksons. This isn't just about music, it's about legendary status. The Jacksons set the standard for everything that came after them. Alright, here's the deal here. Both New Edition and the Jacksons are legends, and honestly, this is like picking your favorite flavor of ice cream or something, I don't know, but they're both sweet, and one just hits differently when it's all said and done. New Edition takes the crowd. Why? I mean, every single member of New Edition has had a successful solo or spin-off career. Bobby Brown became the king of R&B. Yeah, I know, but it is what it is. He became the king of R&B in the late 80s, and Johnny Gill gave us My. Bell Biv DeVoe hit us with Poison, and Ralph Tresvant gave us All Sensitivity. But they didn't just shine as a group, they dominated individually, proving their versatility and staying power. Even though the Jacksons gave us Michael, and while that alone is monumental, the collective success of New Edition members takes them over the top. I'm not talking about Michael's solo career, I'm talking about the whole Jackson group compared to New Edition. New Edition's members takes them over the top. Group effort and solo greatness, you can't argue with that. Alright y'all, so what do you think? Did I get it right, or are you still Team Jackson? Either way, I don't care, I love them both, but I'm more so with New Edition just because they're more relatable to me. But let me know what you feel like in the comments, and also let me know who you guys want me to do next, and make sure you follow my social medias, my Instagram at kdsmooth112_ and my TikTok at the name's KD Smooth. And please be good to each other, because the Lord knows y'all have been good to me. Until next time, this is Kedar, aka KD Smooth, signing off. Peace, and God bless you all.